Shalom, brothers and sisters. Here to tell you that America's on its last legs, and this place is about ready to be judged by God. I have no doubt in my mind. Just look at the news recently, all the lies from Monica Lewinsky and Bill Clinton to the cover-up of the bombings in Sudan way back in '98, from the Elliot Spitzer case about EIG tried to attack the Bakers and they attacked him, and from the Mark Sanford incident with the Paris 557s and the two Vietnamese reporters who were kidnapped in North Korea, and from the two trains that collided, the DC trains down there. Something isn't right over Argentina there. I mean, something clearly is going on, something fishy. All the lies of Mystery Babylon, chickens are coming home to roost, is all we got to say. And we are no doubtly in the end days. Has anybody been to the grocery store recently? Has anybody looked at the gas pipe around here? Has anybody examined and looked at themselves? All people do is they chase after the dollar. This is a haughty and evil-spirited generation with an unrepentant heart. The sins are all piled up in the heaven, and God has remembered her. The woman in the cup, the golden cup, Mystery Babylon. I just want to read about Mystery Babylon. The woman and the dragon and the fall of the beast, the woman of the beast. One of the seven angels who had the seven bowls came and said to me, this is Revelation 17, "Come, I will show you the punishment of the great prostitute who sits on many waters. With her the kings of earth committed adultery, and the inhabitants of earth were intoxicated with the wine of her adulterers. Then the angel carried me away in the spirit into a desert. There I saw a woman sitting on a scarlet beast that was covered with blasphemous names and had 7 heads and 10 horns, the new revived Roman European Union Empire. The woman who dressed in purple and scarlet and was glittering with gold, precious stones and pearls. She held a golden cup in her hand, filled with abominable things, and the filth of her adulterers. The title was written on her forehead, Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of prostitutes and the abominations of the earth. I saw that woman was drunk with the blood of the saints, the blood of those who bore testimony to Jesus. When I saw her, I was greatly astonished. The angel said to me, 'Why are you astonished? I will explain to you the mystery of the woman and the beast she rides, which has the 7 heads and the 10 horns. The beast which you saw once was, now is not, and will come out of the abyss and go into his destruction. The inhabitants of the earth whose names have not been written in the book of life from creation of the world will be astonished when they see the beast, because he once was, now is not, and yet will come. This calls for a mind with wisdom. The 7 heads are 7 hills on which the woman sits. They are also 7 kings. 5 have fallen, one is the other, has not yet to come. But when he does come, he must remain for a little while. The beast who once was and now is not is an English king. He belongs to the 7 and is going to his destruction. The 10 horns you saw are the 10 kings who have not yet received a kingdom, but who for 1 hour will receive authority as kings along with the beast. They have one purpose and will give their power and authority to the beast. One more government, basically, is what it's talking about there. They will make war against the Lamb, but the Lamb will overcome them, because he is Lord of lords and King of kings. And with him will be his called, chosen, and faithful followers. Then the angel said to me, the waters you saw where the prostitute sits are peoples, multitudes, nations, and languages. The beast and the 10 horns you saw will hate the prostitute. They will bring her to ruin and leave her naked. They will eat her flesh and burn her with fire. For God has put into their hearts to accomplish his purpose by agreeing to give the beast their power to rule until God's words are fulfilled. The woman you saw is the great city that rules over all the kings of the earth. I have no doubt in my mind that that's talking about New York City. I mean, it's the #1 capital of commerce in the United States, the #1 hub of everything, exporting, imports, and everything like that. I have no doubt in my mind. No woman with the golden cup, the Statue of Liberty. It's definitely Mr. Babylon. And I gotta tell you something. These banks and these hypocrites who run this country, who are trying to form this one more government, I won't want to be them on the day of the Lord, because these motherfuckers is a nice way to put it. These people are going to be destroyed for treating you like shit and trash, That's why it says in the Bible, rejoice when the nuclear missiles come, because it clearly is coming, and we are in the end days. Make no mistake about it. Because God's tired of the rich primarily taking advantage of his poor folks who don't have any shit. The fall of Babylon. After this I saw another angel coming down from heaven. He had great authority, and the earth was illuminated by a splendor. Illuminati, basically. With a mighty voice he shouted, Fallen, fallen is Babylon the Great. She has become a home of demons and a haunt for every evil spirit, a haunt for every unclean and detestable bird, which is true. For all nations have drunk the maddening wine of her adulteries. The king of earth committed adultery with her, and the merchants of the earth grew rich from her excessive luxuries. Then I heard another voice from heaven say, Come out of her, my people, so that you will not share in her sins, so that you will not receive of any of her plagues, meaning coming out of the system. For her sins are piled up to heaven, and God has remembered her crimes. Give back to her as she has given to you, and pay her back double for what she has done. Mix her a double portion from her own cup. Give her as much torture and grief as the glory and luxury she gave herself. In her heart she boasts, I sit as queen. I am not a widow, and I will never mourn. Therefore in one day her plagues will overtake her, death, mourning, and famine. She will be consumed by fire, for mighty is the Lord God who judges her. When the kings of the earth who committed adultery with her and shared her luxury see the smoke of her burning, they will weep and mourn over her. Terrified at her torment, they will stand far off and cry, Woe, woe, O great city, O Babylon, city of power. In 1 hour your doom has come. The merchants of the earth will weep and mourn over her, because no one buys their cargoes anymore. Cargoes of gold, silver, precious stones, and pearl, fine linen, purple, silk, and scarlet cloth. Every sort of citron wood, and articles of every kind made of ivory, costly wood, bronze, iron, and marble. Cargoes of cinnamon and spice, of incense, myrrh, and frankincense, of wine and olive oil, of fine flour, and wheat, cattle and sheep, horses and carriages, and bodies and souls of men. They will say, the fruit you longed for is gone from you. All your riches and splendor have vanished, never to be recovered. The merchants who sold these things and gained their wealth from the earth will stand far off, terrified at her torment. They will weep and mourn and cry out, Woe, woe, O great city, dressed in fine linen, purple and scarlet, and glittering with gold, pearls, stones, and pearls. In 1 hour such great wealth has been brought to ruin. Every sea captain and all who travel by ship, the sailors and all who earn their living from the sea, will stand far off when they see the smoke of her burning. They will exclaim, Was there ever a great city like the great city? They will throw dust on their heads, and would weep and mourn and cry out, Woe, woe, O great city, where all who had ships on the sea became rich through her wealth. In 1 hour she has been brought to ruin. Rejoice over her, O heaven. Rejoice, saints and apostles and prophets. God has judged her for the way she treated you. Then a mighty angel picked up a boulder the size of a large millstone and threw it into the sea and said, With such violence the great city of Babylon will be thrown down, never to be found again. The music of harpists and musicians, flute players, and trumpets will never be heard in you again. No workman of any kind will ever be found in you again. The sound of a millstone will never be heard in you again. The light of a lamp will never shine in you again. The voice of a bridegroom and bride will never be heard in you again. You merchants were the world's great men. By your magic spells and sorcerers all the nations were led astray. In her was found the blood of prophets and of the saints, and of all who have been killed on the earth. So see that what I was talking about is like all the sorcerers have misled you astray through all the lies. You know, every bridegroom and bride won't be heard in you again. I mean, look at the divorce rates in this country. Look at the gays and homosexuals and lesbians. I mean, God's tired of the sins. He's tired of all the lies. You got to see through this. You got to turn to God and repent with all your heart, because we are in the end days. Make no mistake about it. And the great city, I have no doubt, is New York. There's no other city like it, you know. I mean, these people boasting and stuff, you know. They're proud, arrogant, and haughty, you know. I'm so sick of Obama this, Obama that everywhere in the news, you know. They glorify this God more than they give praise to God. I mean, this is a wicked generation. I mean, you know, all they do is they put their idols and put their gods before God. And God's tired of all the pagan traditions. And this place is going to be judged, man. Get out of her, my people. I tell you, if I had enough money, I would leave. This place is going to be judged by God. Make no mistake about it. So, just reward her double for the way she treated you. God is tired of it. You know, He's tired of all the rich taking advantage of the poor and promising you that. And the American dream is all an illusion. So, until next time, God bless you. Watch out for North Korea, because I have to tell you, they put everything in the news. Mark Sanford and Michael Jackson and all this other stuff to distract you in the news. Watch out for North Korea. And if Israel and Iran, you know, Israel strikes Iran, it's pretty much all over. And I have to tell you, I will not be surprised if it happens before July 11th this month. But if it doesn't happen, we just have to keep watching. I'm not predicting a specific date. But if it doesn't happen, I definitely think sometime around Rosh Hashanah, when the Jewish calendar begins 2010 AD, because pretty much this Bible goes all over to talk about 2010 being a significant year in prophecy. So until next time, God bless you, and may the Most High be with you. Bye.